Yo, guys, welcome back on whatever platform you are tuning on here, whether it is Football Worldwide or Inter Worldwide. Thank you very much. My name is Anthony. Figured this platform had not had anything done on it for a while. Yeah, Mattia is back in the mix, back in the mix. I've put this on a few different platforms, Twitter as well, just to see who tunes in. So if anybody does watch this back and you're a new subscriber to Inter Worldwide, say like the last 8 to 9 to 10 months, by all means, migrate over here and subscribe to this channel. And because I do plan on getting some content back up here as the back end of this season progresses and the off season starts, Euro 2024 comes to life. This is going to be a platform for that as well, to cover some of that stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Won't be as successful as the last one. The last time we covered a Euro on the Football Worldwide platform, the Azzurri went on to win the damn thing. They really did. They really, really did. Having that memory, that period of that lockdown, that bullshit period, that was like a saving grace to me. That really was. That was a saving grace to me. That period of time. This event in that period of time. So Forza Azzurri, Forza Italia. It won't be that happy this time around. My bet is that we go out in the group stage. I'm talking proper losses to Spain, a loss to Croatia, and a draw to Albania. This Italy side is going to wipe its own culo with its hand and eat it. That's my prediction for the Euros, for the Azzurri, unfortunately. I hope I'm wrong. But we've got 14 people right now, which is really, really, really good. They're really good. Yeah, we did save the world in the last Euro. Thank you, Mattia and Debbie, for coming back through. I really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. How is that possible? It must be something else. Anyway, I'll ask me those questions later. Anyway, we're here today to talk about the English Premier League, the EPL. So I thought, I was excited to talk EPL for a while, but I was just so busy with work. Last season, I was able to give some updates on Manchester United. And then I was also giving weekly Serie A updates on pretty much all the fixtures. Like if a game happened, I'd just put the camera in front and start recording it. Then what happened? Why did I stop? You know what? Looking back on the timeline, I think it would have come down to things like property, getting married, and work. That's it. That's all it came down to. But we're here today. We're here today to talk about the EPL. Giovanni's here as well, another member from Inter Worldwide. Thank you for coming through. We've got 13 people with us now. Let's just go straight to it. The title is simple. Have Liverpool and Arsenal bottled their title race? Rosemary, if you love the shirt, there's plenty more where that came from and plenty more coming as well. So all the channel members and all the subscribers on Inter Worldwide need to keep a very, very close eye on the channel because there's something very cool coming soon merchandise-wise. And I want everyone to get in on it. And we will be doing plenty of giveaways. Can't wait to hear thoughts on the Inter game tomorrow. I just did a live on Inter Worldwide, man, regarding Inter and Cagliari. So, yeah, if you missed the live on Inter Worldwide, Giovanni, you might want to watch it back. I do know that YouTube has this thing where you finish a live and it can sometimes take 1 to 6 hours for them to alter it and upload it. So if you can't see it, go on the Inter Worldwide YouTube channel and type it in. Type in Inter Cagliari, Inter Worldwide, or go on the channel and click the live tab so that you can actually see the live because it only finished about half an hour ago, man. And I'm just resurrecting this channel. So this video is all about the Premier League, my bro. Arsenal and Liverpool bottled it the same day at home. I'm not so sad about them, but more about Man City winning it again. 100%, bro. Even as a United fan, man, I know I'm supposed to be more ingrained to hate Liverpool and Arsenal more, which I do at the end of the day, but we need a win for football here. Nobody wins if Manchester City get another title. Yes, sharing this on both platforms just because Inter Worldwide's done quite well the last year and a half, whereas this has been dead. So I'm looking to see if this can reach anybody that wants to just hop on over, subscribe, and help me relaunch this one slightly. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. That's the one. And there's a good 17 people here right now. Thank you very much. Only 3 from the Football Worldwide YouTube platform. So make sure you're coming over and subscribing over here. 20 people here right now. Fair few coming in on Twitter, on my personal platform. So thank you very much if you have done that. Any Leverkusen talk? Dude, I'm going to do another video in a day or two or next match day. Doing the rest of the European leagues. So only this at the moment. But if this video goes well, and I can see that if it gets any sort of traction, If it gets a couple of subscribers and a couple of other people drop a comment saying it, I'll do it tomorrow or the next day, because I am following every league religiously at the moment. I'm on holidays. It's the back end of the season. This is where I actually not only start following, but start catching up on stuff that's happened throughout the season as well. So let's jump right into it. We've had a nice 5-minute intro. There's 21 people right now. Subscribe to this platform. There'll be Euro talks. There'll be Euro talks here this summer. So when you look at it like this, it's a straight platform for City. You know what I mean? It's a straight platform. When you get to this back end of the season, you never want to give them a sniff. You never want to put them in a position where City are third, 5 points away from first, but they've got 2 games in hand, or they've got a game in hand, because they're just gonna wait to pounce. You know, at the end of the day, 8 points out of their last 15 is not enough for Liverpool if you're going to challenge City for a league at this point of the season. You can't get 8 in 15 points at this point of the Premier League season if you're supposed to challenge Manchester City. You can't do it. Even Arsenal, you can't get 10 in 15 and think that you're going to stay on top of them. You can't do that, because City are pissed off with 11 in 15. They're pissed off with 11 in 15. It would not surprise me to see Man City win every single game from here on in. 3 against Brighton, 3 against Forest, 3 against Wolves, 3 against Fulham, 3 against Spurs, who have nothing to play for, and West Ham at home last day of the season. They are getting 16 out of 18 minimum. There is no way they get less than 16. If you want to call it worst comes to absolute worst situation, worst comes to worst, 14 points. Worst comes to absolute worst, 14 points. They're already +2. Arsenal and Liverpool cannot drop a game. Arsenal need to win away to Wolves, North London derby as well. And they need to go to Old Trafford. And they need to beat Chelsea. Arsenal are fucking finished. Arsenal are finished. That's how quickly Arsenal can bottle shit. That's how quickly Arsenal bottles leagues, bro. They have tanked its mum. They have tanked its mum. Like, that is such a bad run of fixtures that's left for them. That's such a bad run of fixtures. They're done. Like, bro, oh my God, Liverpool have to go away to Everton. They have to play Tottenham, away to Villa, away to West Ham. Like, these aren't purely winnable games as well. On top of that, you're facing Europa League elimination. You guys are shit. You're not shit, but you know what? You're shit out of luck. You are shit out of luck, Liverpool. Oh, to be a Scouser or to be a Greek in Sydney, mate, they're finished, bro. Like, they had a really good chance to take this title race right to its brink. Right to its brink. How are they supposed to keep up with City towards the end here? How are they supposed to keep up? Who's going to save them? Nunes? Gakpo? What, is McAllister supposed to just turn into the best midfielder in the world overnight? I think he's good, but now you're really looking at him, asking him to do everything. I know Trent's good, but a right back can't save a team on its own. No wing backs can. No full backs can. They're finished, bro. They are absolutely finished. And I love to see it as a United fan. I love to see it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the banter. I'm here for the up yours to the Liverpool and the Arsenal fans. But to be honest, as I said, football needs a win here more than City needs a title. They do. Football needs a win way more than City needs a title. Bro. They can't do it. I'm trying to think of ways that they can do it. Like, City could drop points to Brighton. Let's say City pull an absolute madness and drop points to Brighton. Arsenal need to win at Wolves and Liverpool need to win at Fulham just to stand a chance. Well, football has won from a competitive point of view, I guess, but that competitiveness is about to blow out the arse in the last couple of weeks. It's going to be like they're absolutely finished. Absolutely finished. They can't do it. They haven't got the mental fortitude. They can't go toe to toe with Pep. Neither of these two teams can. Mikel Arteta is still shitting himself over Pep. Like that, yeah, that's I don't know if you just tuned in, Bruno, but I was like voice raised and everything slandering Arsenal because they have thrown it away big time recently. They are fucked in this fixture list. They are going to drop so many points in the back end of this season. I can see this being a capitulation of the last 6 weeks for Arsenal. You can hold me wrong to it. I'm happy for them to go toe to toe until match day 38. But I think Arsenal are going to drop its ass. I'm talking easy 8 to 9 drop points in the last 6 games. Easy 8 to 9 drop points. 8 to 9 drop points. Liverpool are finishing this title race second, but they're going to be 6 to 7 points off City as well. City's going to piss it. They're going to piss it. Anyway, I can come back to some chat about that if anyone in the comments wants to talk about it. Got Ian here, Bruno, Mattia, just the loyals. Got some loyals, Giovanni here as well. But what's good, Mr. Zir Talks? I haven't checked. All right. Ahmed from the Bayern View. All right, cool. I might have seen one of your fan cams, bro, on the Bayern View. Yeah, you guys are suffering as well this season. Oh, I'll go back on the Bayern View soon. I reckon I'll be back on there soon. We were meant to link up after the quarterfinals, but that hasn't happened just yet. And it's probably because of my pessimistic attitude towards the Champions League as well. But I'll be linking up back on the Bayern View, or he'll be back on here as well. Thoughts on Arsenal in their game against Bayern? You never get a better chance to beat Bayern in the Champions League that Arsenal did, but now you have to go to Munich. To be honest, I see Harry Kane eliminating Arsenal. Arsenal's entire season goes down in the next 2 weeks. It completely capitulates, in my opinion. There's 31 people here. We don't get that many people on this platform. I can see 15 of you on my Twitter handle, which is great. Hello from me to you. Come over to YouTube and subscribe to Inter Worldwide and Football Worldwide, please. Why everyone claims that Man United is one of the greatest clubs and they compare it to Real Madrid, but at the same time have very similar numbers and titles as Inter. It's probably because of a period of time winning a very large amount of trophies in such a small period of time. I think that's what it is. Right about the time of media explosion, marketing explosion. Timing is everything, man. While Inter's history will go back further than Manchester United's, we can't compare it with, say, the last 4 decades. 4 decades. You can't compare it. So yeah, hopefully that answers it to an extent, but that's just my opinion. It's over, bro. It's absolutely over, Ian. It is absolutely over. Yeah, Euro talks coming. Unfortunately, I don't see it going that well for the Azzurri, like I said. It wouldn't be right to get on this channel and not talk about my own club. What an absolute fuckfest. What an absolute shit show this club has turned into, bro. Look at these signings, bro. Look at these signings. Look how much money has been dropped on this club, man. What actually has gone on here? What actually has gone on here? I'll tell you what's going on here, bro. The scouting and board level at this club has been absolute shit for a long time. And I stopped diving into the intricacies of the club around about the time Eric Ten Hag came in 2 to 3 months later. I just wasn't really impressed. I wasn't seeing too much, and I thought to myself, the guy's just sort of borrowing time. It's a vibes and borrowing time until the club still resurfaces itself from the drastic mess that it is behind the scenes. This has become like caretaker FC. Like it's a club where everybody knows that they're here for a good time, not a long time. But being able to extend that good time period is starting to become a challenge within its own. It's starting to become a task within its own, a mental battle within its own. You're coming in here and you're just out the fucking door as soon as possible. Eric Ten Hag, this absolute fraudulent human being that is here at one of the biggest clubs in the world, is an absolute fraud, cuz. I cannot even stand to look at both of these men, but I've put them in here for absolute dramatic effect. And then you've got Garnacho Cheese. Yeah, he does need to calm his ego. He's talented, but Nacho Cheese, you got Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno, at least is the only one that still puts in his guts. As shit as he is, and he is absolutely fucking trash. Bruno Fernandes is absolutely pathetic, bro. Absolutely pathetic. That's a funny fucking comment, man. He's a horrible footballer, man. Horrible footballer. Lacks all forms of technical quality to read the game. He loves to stat pad his passing merchancy, and he's just always in the right place at the right time to grab a rat of a goal. Fernandes still deserves a spot on the team because it's at his level. This team has swooped to Bruno Fernandes' level where a passion merchant can become the captain. A passion merchant can become the focal point of the club. He is fucking awful. And it's not really his fault. United put him on this pedestal. United put him on this pedestal. You know, it's bad when players like Anthony are having good games because he's the biggest 80 million euro flop I've ever seen in my life. There'll probably be a max clear out of players again. You know, the thing for me is that I was still in my passionate core of supporting United in the Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho era. I tried in the early stage of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as well, but I always knew that players like Chris Smalling, Nemanja Matic, these guys were never problem players. These are like the last crop of professionals that came through this club. Zlatan was one of them as well. Daley Blind was one of them as well. Ander Herrera was one of them. Juan Mata was one of them. These are the last crop of professionals that could keep the last young egos in check before the toxicity just basically seeped through the United bloodstream and started to cause what you're seeing is a slow release cancer. The slow release cancer that spread throughout the entire body and like it's dead. So where does it go from here? Well, at the moment, you're looking at a really bad position on the ladder, aren't you? 50 competition points, -1 goal difference, which is fucking awful. Second worst in the top 10. Zir, bro, you're seriously, you're talking my language with the sort of banter you bring, bro. I love your energy. If you think 10 Stone Cold Steve Austin is stunning, you guys like crazy, then give me a hell yeah. Bruv, 10 fraud galore is just not cutting it anywhere but Ajax. And the script is set, Zir. The script is set. This guy can take his tight tracksuits straight back to Amsterdam, go to one of the coffee shops, get himself a big zoot, stay and realize that he's got the easiest task in the world, which is taking Ajax Amsterdam from outside the top 3 to first. Like that's going to take a lot of effort. Like that's going to be a hard job. The script is set, bro. He will walk headfirst into the Ajax job after this, and it'll be very, very happy days. And you know what? Maybe Andre Onana will join him. I don't know about that, cuz man was at the San Siro today. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Fun coffee shops, man. Red light district. Why not both, bro? Why not both, bro? Get into the coffee shops before they close. Get into the windows before they close. Good times for Heisenberg. He's missing it. It's a big change from a bread sandwich and tasteless beef pie that he'll be enjoying in Manchester, bruv. So Heineken's for Heisenberg every day of the week soon. He's going back. He's going back for sure because he won't be here. But who will? Who's going to take this brother's spot? Who's going to walk in and take this brother's spot? Be real. I don't see it. I don't see anybody. Who's available? Who's going to get offered a contract at this club? And who's going to take it? Who's going to take it? You know, it's like being invited into a burning house, bro. You're just not going to go in. Unai Emery could get offered the job. I reckon he'd turn it down. Because I heard my friend Mo talking about it on his channel. I don't know why he would even want to come here. Who else would be available? Like Ian Kerr jokes in the comments, maybe Max Allegri gets sacked from Juve. Does he go to Manchester United? Fuck me, that could actually happen. That would be a big fucking karma kick to me as well. That would be awful. That would be awful. And yeah, the wage structure there was just out of this world. The wage structure was out of this world. Remember when Inter fleeced Manchester United for the wages of Alexis Sanchez? The only reason we had gravitational pull to do that is because the wages were so big to begin with that it gave clubs a license to go to Manchester United and go, Jesus Christ, what mess have you got yourself in with that? Do you just want to pretend the problem doesn't exist? We'll pay half of his wage. It's horrible. What a horrible situation to find yourself in. I know Anthony Martial becomes a free agent at the end of this season, and a lot of Inter fans are whispering about his signature. I hope he stays as far away from our club as possible. And you're talking to someone who's got his jersey hanging up there. I really liked him in his first few years at Manchester United. But with that injury record, that level of fatigue, and that level of CBF, which is can't be fuckness, like he's here. I want him nowhere near our club that prides itself on hard work. I don't see it getting any better. I don't see it getting any better anytime soon for Manchester United, bro. Allegri to United will be like Vince McMahon taking WWE creative. Bro, I could see Allegri retiring after Juve, man. I think he might be done. He's like a Maurizio Sarri that's done with modern football. I think so. But yeah, that's pretty much the recap of the title race and Manchester United at the moment. There's not really much else to talk about in terms of the EPL. I'm going to do another show on this soon, and then we'll talk relegation and stuff like that. So thank you to anybody that came through for the 20 minutes. I was always going to keep it really, really short. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know, and I'll do more videos like this every day or every second day for the next 2 weeks, and maybe that'll give it some momentum and traction, because while I'm just kicking it on holidays, chilling at home with my dog, this is no skin off my back. Actually, what I would like to see is, okay, so Sunday, the 21st of April, Arsenal Wolves. You got Brighton on Friday, the 26th. Oh, wait, that's ages away. All right, so there's like time before next fixtures. Did I miss a fixture for City? Nah, because they've played. They played? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, they play Champions League. Oh, fuck, I don't even know. Thank you, Zir. Thank you for coming through, bro. I really appreciate it. I'm sure I'll see your name around more. I'll keep an eye out. Ahmed, you said your name was, right? I'll keep an eye out for your fan cams on the Bayern View. And I have a feeling I'll be back there as well. So subscribe to Inter Worldwide, man. You'll see me there a lot more. I'm going 3 points for Liverpool against Fulham. I'm going 3 points for City against Brighton. And I'm going a point for Arsenal against Wolves. Full-blown title capitulation complete for Arsenal. If you liked this, guys, can you retweet it on Twitter? And so if other people do end up enjoying it, or if you are on my Twitter, comment if you did like it, and then I'll know to keep doing it. All right. Thank you very, very much for those who tuned in. My name is Anthony. I'll see you next time.